I'm gonna take that out. I don't want to be calling out. Hi Beautiful Soul. So today's video is going to be about kind of what I learned in the first month and a half of having cedar. These are some tips I would highly recommend to anyone not only getting a puppy, but getting a dog or any animal in general. Some of these tips I found out on my own, the hard way, and others I got from my girl Rachel. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to try and butcher your last name. Number one, things that can spray stuff, whatever you want to call them. I used to use spray deodorant. I do not anymore. The toxins in the air can be really bad for these little guys, can cause some issues. This is not one that I found out on my own. However, I do not want to take the risk, nor recommend letting anyone else take that risk. Right along with spray stuff is candles and incense. The smoke is bad for their lungs, so I don't use as much incense or light as many candles as I used to. That's just kind of something that I've put aside in my craft a little bit unless absolutely necessary. Number 3, 2.5, sleep schedule. Your sleep schedule's gonna get mixed up. Whether you're a night owl, morning bird, doesn't matter, it's gonna change. He kind of goes back and forth. He used to be a morning bird, well, he is a morning bird, but we've had a couple mornings where we've slept in. One thing I think most people don't realize is that training can start day one. I started training with this little guy day one. I don't know if you remember in my FND update / Meet Cedar video, I talked about how we were going to start training very, very soon. We started training day one. He knows how to sit down, paw. He can boot my nose now. We're doing stair training. Crate is working on it. He can be in his crate. He is crate trained. The command crate is not really a thing though yet. He is entering his rebellious stage though, so he's a little stinker. As far as treats go for training, I just realized I had music playing. Oh boy. Okay, treats. I don't even know what number we're on. Basically, I started with dry treats. And then I was at our local pet shop and I was told that when they're really tiny like this and they're looking up at you, dry treats can sometimes get lodged in their throat and not be good because they can choke. So I highly recommend using wet treats. I have now switched to wet treats. However, I still use dry every once in a while. Kind of like if we're just hanging out here and he's just being very chill, he's already laying down, I'll give him a dry treat. If they are young and they are puppies, oh my goodness, having toys everywhere is great. You never know when you need to kind of redirect, as well as having different toys. We've got some soft toys, we've got some hard toys, tug toys. I also have treats on me pretty much all day as soon as we wake up. Teething! If they're little and they're teething, they're gonna wanna chew everything, and I do mean everything. From cords to corners to chairs to skirts to you. They're gonna want to chew everything. And one thing I found that really, really helps is not only having toys and stuff to redirect, but lick mats and frozen carrots. I have a couple different lick mats in the freezer kind of at all times, even if he's not chewing anything and we just want to like chill and watch a movie, but I want him to be occupied with something, I'll give him a lick mat. I don't want to, but unfortunately I feed him kibble. I know, it's terrible. I want to get him off of it as soon as possible. However, it's not something I can do right now, so he's currently eating kibble, but basically I just throw a little bit of kibble in with some applesauce that is safe for dogs and let the applesauce soften the kibble to a point where it's kind of mushy, and then pat that down in a lick mat, freeze it. Brilliant. I also chop up strips of carrot sticks and freeze those. He loves those as well. I have a couple of different Kongs that I'll sometimes shove the carrot sticks in, or dog save peanut butter. Those are great too. I don't usually freeze the peanut butter Kongs though. Okay. If you take anything from this video, I hope it is this. Well, or maybe two things you take. I hope this is one of them. Do not switch their food right away. A $13 small bag of kibble that I wanted to try turned into a $400 emergency room visit. However, it happens. Everyone makes mistakes. I've had animals all my life. You'd think I remember to not switch the food right away, but I didn't, and I feel terrible. You want to do a slow introduction to the new food. I was just so excited to get away from the kibble that the breeder had given me, so I just gave him the new kibble and we had to backtrack. Anyway, dogs have bad days too, just like we do. They are quite a mirror to us as well. If we're frustrated and stressed, anxious, and just kind of most likely they're going to be stressed, anxious, and especially if they're kind of in a fight fit, whatever you want to call it. I usually call my tick attacks tick fits, so anything that's like happening a lot in a short period of time is like a fit to me. I don't know why. Anyway, he does get cranky sometimes too. I noticed that I try to keep him active a little bit more during the day than before. I do let him sleep if he wants, like, he's kind of in his little I want to be alone time, which is hilarious because I do the same thing. And last but not least, every dog is different. Your dog might not like carrots. Every dog is different. Every dog will have different niches, different attention spans. Usually when they're puppies, they have shorter attention spans than they do when they're older. However, this kid, I've been told by multiple people, multiple trainers, multiple vets, multiple other pet parents, that he has incredible focus. He focuses on me really, really well. I like to believe that it's just the connection we have, but it could also just be because I started training with him day one. He knows that I'm mom, and my mom tells me all the time that she loves it when, if I start running, he'll chase me, and it's adorable. And it's just like, oh, okay, mom's going this way, I'm gonna go this way too. Very, very, very cute. However, not every puppy is like that. Some might be more puppy. There's nothing wrong with the pace your dog learns. He gets fed multiple times a day because he's a puppy and he's still growing. However, we work on focus, or look, and the vet called it watch, which I got a little confused. She asked me, she's like, do you make him watch? And I was like, watch what? Watch YouTube? Watch the triplets? Watch Harry Styles? What are we watching? And she was like, no, like, have him, like, watch you, or you give him something. I was like, oh, look. So there's multiple different names, but before I feed him anything, I'll usually hold my hand out with the food inside, and I'll wait till he looks at me and makes eye contact. If he doesn't for a while and he keeps kind of nudging it, I'll just kind of point my nose and he'll know to look up at me in my eyes, and then I'll open my palm. We'll just kind of keep doing that. I have a slow feeder. I've got the Bobble-Lot. I'll probably have a video where I just start promoting a bunch of dog training tools, treats, things that I use. I'll probably explain those, why I like them, why I don't like them, what I recommend, what I don't recommend. I'll have a whole separate video of that. Go check out Rachel. Rachel's awesome. I love how she works with Wally. I would highly recommend putting up your laundry. You can probably see it in the back of my open one video. I have my laundry basket and my trash bin above my dresser where he can't get to it. I really wanted to make sure the let go, leave it command was ingrained in his brain before I brought those types of elements in. Was it a good idea? So far, yes, because he hasn't been able to get into my laundry or go through the trash. Sometimes, like, my grandma lives with us, she'll empty the kitchen trash and just kind of put it right by the garage door. He might go and sniff it, but he really has no interest in it if I'm walking away from it or if I'm redirecting. Redirecting. He has no interest in it if there's no problem there. So far it's a good idea. I feel like I could just go about this for hours. Oh goodness, I don't know. My brain just wants to create so much stuff that it, like, doesn't even have time, that I don't have time for. Like, I want to read, I want to write a book, I want to, like, I'm working on my Etsy shop, and some other things are coming up. Like, I've got print on demand now, which is awesome. However, I really want to start creating, flipping, thrifting clothes, and I'm so excited for it. I usually upload new products every day, anywhere between 2 to 4. Check that out. I really did not want this video to be a plug, but I guess that's what we're doing. Anyway, also, stickers. Some of the stickers are being taken down off my shop. Go get them while they're still up. Check out and see if there's any ones that you want. I highly appreciate your support. If you have any video ideas for me, please leave down in the comments. If you have any questions, open when, letter, suggestions, ideas, topics, I don't really know what to call them. Things to write about in my open one letters. Always appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're going to do anything after, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Whoa, I haven't done that in a while. Okay, or have I? I don't know. Or the bell. Hit the bell. Please hit the bell. Little ring-a-ding-ding's nice. Because I upload pretty much every Wednesday. There have been a couple scares though. There have been a couple scares because my brain has a disorder and I am not functioning properly and could not edit. So I mostly post every Wednesday at 3:33. Hit that bell so you don't have to set an alarm. It sets it for you. That is so cheesy. Oh, good golly.